Hi friends at home. So this is a nice standard vinyasa flow, lots of core engagement and lots of nice like moving between two postures. So roll out your mat, come and breathe and get a little bit sweaty with me. Let's practice yoga. Come to the back of your mat and bring your knees out wide, maybe even as wide as your mat. And then as you bring the hands forward, turn your palms to face one another, press them together. And then when the elbows reach the floor, bend the elbows, bring the fingertips to the back side of the head. If you are a little bit more flexible today, I'll show you another variation. Let me grab my block. And you bring your elbows on top of a block, or two if you have wider shoulders than I do. And then with the hands still pressing, you let the forehead fall towards the floor as the fingertips or the outer edges of, or inner edges of the hands rather, come back towards the space between the shoulder blades. Breathe here. Soften. And wherever you are, slowly release the pose. We'll move into a puppy pose, opening the shoulders and spine a little bit more. So lift your hips up high and then walk your hands forward. Once you're forward, begin to drop your head, the forehead in particular, down to the mat. Ideally, you want your hips right over the knees. And eventually the chin will come down to the floor as the shoulders open up and the spine opens up. Eventually your throat will soften down towards the floor. A few more breaths here. For 3, 2, and 1, slide forward, slither forward into Sphinx pose. The forearms are down, the shoulders above. The elbows lift through the chest. Let the space between the shoulders broaden. And then start to take some neck circles here. And you can, if this is too much for the neck, just drop the chin forward and up. Or down and up. And if you are taking those full neck circles, just switch other direction. If you're going down and up with the chin, then you turn left and right instead. One more full circle or about 3 more turns. And we'll meet in the center. Now we'll close your eyes, let your shoulders soften away from the ears. Press into your fingertips. And start to gently lift the elbows off the floor while pressing down with the tops of your feet and pressing down with the shoulder blades. So don't let the shoulders come up like this. Feel the shoulders glide down away from the ears. Feel the tops of the feet pressing down into the mat. And if this is too much, take your hands a little wider. It will alleviate some of that tension you're feeling. Hold and breathe through the nose for 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Now press it up onto hands and knees. Move into cat-cow here. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze, and exhale. Lift the space between the shoulder blades, tuck the chin. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chin. Exhale, round the space between the shoulder blades up towards the ceiling, tuck the chin. Inhale, lift as you drop the belly. Exhale, tuck the chin as you lift the back side of the body. Inhale, lift the chin. And exhale, round. 2 more. Inhale, lift. And exhale, tuck the chin. Last one, lift. And tuck. Okay, now gaze down at the floor beneath you. Extend the right leg straight back towards the wall behind you. flex your toes down towards the floor. Extend the opposite hand, the left hand forward, palm faces the right side of your mat. Breathe here for 3, 2. Now bring the left hand down. Maybe tuck the left toes under. If you want to press down with the ball of the foot, it might give you a little more support. But by that same token, maybe pressing down with the top of the foot is better for you. Now our right leg is lifted. The heel is in line with the hip behind us. Lift the right arm up, and you can stay here or maybe bend the right leg, reach back for the foot or ankle, and then kick into your hand. For 3, 2, and 1. Re-extend the right leg, the right arm, bring the right hand down, right knee down. Extend the left leg straight back behind you, flex the toes down towards the floor. Gaze is down, neck is long. Extend the right arm forward, palm faces the left side of the mat. Breathe, feel the core engage. The ribs are knit together. And now bring the right hand down in front of the right knee. Maybe tuck the right ball of the foot so the toes are tucked, or press down with the top of the right foot, whichever foot placement feels best. Now your left leg is lifted, the heel is in line with the hip. Bend that left knee, reach with the left hand for the top of the left foot, and then slowly kick and reach and breathe. For 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release the pose. The left hand comes down, the left knee comes down. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Pedal out your heels here. Walking the feet back and forth. Inhale, come forward, high plank position. Hold. Exhale, lower, right forearm, left forearm. Now lift, right hand, left hand, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Lift the right leg up high. Step the right foot between the hands, warrior 1. Inhale. Exhale, open into warrior 2. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, windmill, both hands down to the mat. High to low push-up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Lift the left leg up high. Whoops, there's the wall. Step the foot between the hands. Warrior 1, practicing at home, a little different from the studio, right? Maybe you can empathize. Warrior 2, exhale. Reverse your warrior, maintain the bend in the front knee. And exhale, windmill, both hands down to the mat, high to low push-up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Breathe here. Bend the knees, look forward, step or hop. Halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing. Oops. And hands come down. Inhale, lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, look out, lengthen. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, high to low push-up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, back to high plank position. Now lower the left forearm down. Right forearm down. Left hand. Right hand. Good. Back to down dog. Lift the right leg up. Step it between the hands. Little different this time. Warrior 1. On your exhale, make goalposts with those arms. Bend the elbows 90 degrees. Exhale. Hover the torso as you bring the arms together. Inhale, lift and expand the chest. Exhale, lower and hover. Inhale, lift and open. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. One more time, lower. Inhale, lift, stay here. Or interlace fingers behind your back, knuckles slide down the left leg. Or start to fold, move into a humble warrior. Maybe let the right shoulder rest on the right thigh, or let that shoulder head slide down to the inside of the calf. Allow your arms to fall away from your torso here. Breath is steady. On your next exhale, bring the left hand to the inside of the right foot. Pop up your back heel, the left heel. Lift the right arm. And now we'll pivot both feet. The right toes towards the right long edge of the mat. Left toes will come onto the outer edge of our back foot. Now as we do this, if the hips will let you in, breathe. That's the key component here. Lower the hips, extend the right arm back. Inhale, press firmly into the right foot and the left hand. Reach the arm up overhead, make a rainbow shape. Exhale, lower the hips. Inhale, lift. One more time, flossing the hip. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Come all the way up and around. Wide-legged forward fold, Prasarita Padottanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Walk your hands in line with your heels. Breathe here. And your next inhale, I want you to lengthen your spine, look forward. Exhale, fold one more time. Stay in your fold here. If headstand is pretty accessible to you, then start to lift up into a tripod headstand. And if you're really steady in your headstand, tuck your knees towards your chest. Let your toes hover or touch the ground. Hug your toes back in and lift back up. Knees to the chest, toes hover, toes to the bum, toes to the sky. A little bit of lowering and lifting to engage the core with the legs. Don't worry if you're not doing this in a headstand. Don't worry if you're taking the time to stretch your legs. We need to do that. And other days, we need to push ourselves and breathe a little bit deeper to steady the body and mind. Okay, now if you're taking those, up and down slowly, lower your feet down. We'll all come all the way back up. Extend the arms out to a T. Pivot your right toes towards the top of the mat. Inhale, reach. Exhale, triangle pose. Lift the left arm up high and gaze towards that left hand, the lifted hand. Now, if you want a little bit more core work, oblique work, start to soften the weight in your bottom hand, the right hand, and maybe reach the right arm forward towards the front of your mat. Breathe for 3, 2, exhale, both hands down, high to low push-up. Inhale, up dog. Oh, exhale, down dog. Got a pop in my back. Those are the best. I love it. Hope you got one too. Lift your left leg up now. Step it through to warrior one. Again, we're moving a little different. Warrior one, immediately cactus the arms. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, come forward and down. Forearms touch. Torso hovers. Inhale, open up the heart, the chest. Exhale, lower and hover. Inhale, expand. Exhale, hover and touch. Inhale, open and reach. 2 more, hover and touch. Inhale, lengthen, extend. Last one, hover and touch. Inhale, reach, open. You might stay here or interlace fingers behind the back. Knuckles travel down the right leg. Lift your chin. Exhale. Maybe bring that left shoulder to the left thigh. Arms fall away from your torso. Maybe bring the left shoulder to the inside of the left calf. Gaze at your back foot. Breath is steady. Press down through both feet firmly. Bring the right hand to the inside of the left foot. Pop up your back heel. Lift the left arm up towards the sky. Now pivot both sets of toes towards the left side of your mat. Left foot, the front foot will turn towards the left long edge. Back foot will come onto the outer edge. Now we'll exhale, lower the hips down, reach the left arm towards the back of the room. Inhale, Extend the left arm up overhead as we make this rainbow shape. Exhale, hips lower. Inhale, lift up and over. Exhale, lower, really flossing the hips. Inhale, up and over, all the way over and around. But this time we'll turn our feet out, bend the knees, rise up for goddess pose. So you're in this squat, yeah, goddess pose. Now with the hands on the insides of the thighs, rock forward, back, side to side, you know, whatever's feeling good. Just loosen things up. Sometimes it takes a little bit of bouncing with the breath. Sometimes it takes a little bit of shoulder dips. Okay, now wherever you are, let your hips stay low, hands to the center of the chest. Lengthen the spine, zip up the core. So from those low abs all the way up to right underneath the breast. Feel solid, strong for 3, 2, 1. Straighten the legs, power up, nice. Right foot, the back foot turns in, the front foot turns out. Reach the arms out to a T, and then lower into triangle. Extend the right arm up, left hand to your shin. Try not to go deeper because we have that oblique option here, working the side body. Breath is steady for us. Option to extend the left arm forward and breathe and smile. Feel strong through the side body for 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, both hands come down. High to low push-up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Walk your hands to the back of the mat. Turn your toes out, Malasana, yogi squat. Heels might stay lifted. They might come down. Spine is long no matter what. Palms pressing. Breath in through the nose, out through the nose. We breathe through the nose whenever we can during the practice because it tells our nervous system we're okay. We're not in fight or flight. All is well. All is functioning perfectly normal. Good, now walk it back out, down dog. Some more dynamic movement here. Lift the right leg up, bend the right knee, and take those knee circles. That feels so good to open up the hips. Other direction. Very good. Now extend the right leg long. Step the right foot between the hands. Pivot and plant the back heel down. Windmill the arms open to warrior 2. Yes. Now from warrior 2, we're going to inhale, straighten both legs. Lift our arms up overhead, palms touch. Exhale, sit down into our warrior. Hands come parallel to the floor. Inhale, lengthen, lift. Exhale, lower. Feel strong. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, lower and sit. 2 more. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, lower and sit. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Feel the strength of that right quad. Whoa. Lower, breathe. Warrior for 3, 2, and 1. Windmill the left hand to the inside of the right foot. This time, that hand will come to the center of the mat. Step back, side plank, Vashisthasana. Option to drop onto the left knee or stack the legs. Right foot on top of the left. Lift the right arm up. Gaze up. Now in our side plank, we're going to inhale, reach. Exhale, lower the right arm. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tuck. Reach and tuck. Reach and tuck. One more time. Reach and tuck. High plank. Hold. For 3, 2, 1. Press it back, child's pose. Bring the forehead to the mat. Knees out wide. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out. Nice, now come on up onto the shins. Our spines are already warmed up. Use your breath as a determiner of how far to move. Hands to the low back. Press your hips forward. Try to keep your hips over your knees this entire time. If you can, hands back to your heels. If you need a little bit of help, tuck your toes. Your heels get a little higher. Keep pressing your hips forward. If you can see the wall behind you, relax the neck. Breathe normal. Exhale, slowly release. Hug onto your heels. I'll stay to the side so you can see this. Tuck your chin towards your chest. Round forward like a wheel. Hug your heels with the hands. Lift the hips up. Pull on your heels to bring the hips back down. And return to a down dog. Lift the left leg now. Bend the left knee and start to make those knee circles like we did on the right side. Other direction now. Just opening up the hips. This is a really nice diagnostic movement. Inhale, extend the left leg. Step it between the hands. Pivot and plant the back heel down. Windmill, open the arms up. Warrior two, feeling strong. Just like the other side. We'll tap into the strength of that front quadricep. Inhale, straighten the leg. Lift the arms up overhead, palms touch. Exhale, lower into warrior two. Arms become parallel with the mat. Inhale, straighten the leg, lift the arms up, palms touch. Exhale, lower, warrior two. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Two more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, lengthen. Exhale, lower. Hold here. Feel the strength in your legs. Breathe. And on your next exhale, bring the right hand to the inside of the left foot. Step it back, side plank, left leg on top of right. I'll turn to the side so you can see this movement. It's a little easier here on camera. Left arm up. Exhale, left hand to the right armpit. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, a small hugging movement. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hug. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring it in. One more time. Give yourself a hug. And then lift it up. Hold. High plank position. Create space between the shoulder blades. Hug the navel in towards the spine. Hold and breathe. For 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Now come onto your knees. Just like we were at the beginning of class, hands and knees. We'll move into tiger pose this time. So lift the right leg up and lift the left arm up. Bend the right knee, reach back for the right foot or ankle. If you don't have a hold of it, just keep kicking your heel up, reaching your fingers back. If you do have that grab, kick into your hand, lift your gaze. Roar like a tiger. This pose pretty much combines everything we're working in this class. The back bends, the strengthening, the opening, and the legs. Slowly switch. We have all of that fire going on in our bodies. Left leg, right arm, reach back for the foot. Maybe keep reaching, flexing the foot, lifting the heel, fingertips back, or make the connection. Lift not just your foot, but your gaze too. The body will move wherever you're looking. So if you want to move a certain direction, start to look that way. Good. Slowly release. Very nice. Now come onto the forearms. We'll take dolphin pose or Pincha Mayurasana. So dolphin pose, forearms down, palms down, lift the hips, hold here. Try to really create space. So like a shawl between the shoulders. You want it to round your shoulders. You don't want your shoulders to, say you're lying on your belly, right? You don't want your shoulders to sink in. You want them to round apart. So a visual of this would be, this is sinking in. You don't want this. You want this action. So in our dolphin pose, you want that rounding action. You don't want that sinking action. I can't even do it anymore. So really, really trying, but again, really create space between your shoulders. And if you can go upside down, Pincha Mayurasana, feel free to go upside down. And if you're going upside down, take any arm position you'd like. I kind of like these palms together. It's how my teacher, Sri Dharma Mitra, teaches it in New York City. And it's kind of fun because you can balance a little easier that way. Meaning, if you're on the blades of your forearms and hands, if you feel like you're gonna go past your fingertips, press down with the elbows. If you feel like you're gonna fall back, you press down with the fingers to stay up. It's kind of fun. Okay, now hands down, lift the hips up again. Lift the right leg up, down dog. Bend the right knee. Step the right foot off the long left edge of your mat. Lift the hips up, wild thing. Swoop the right arm up and over. So the left leg straight here, the right foot stepping back towards that planted hand. Come back around, three-legged down dog. Right leg is lifted. Step it through to warrior one. Our last little circuit of flowing. We open to warrior two. Now reverse your warrior, exhale. Inhale, extended side angle. Right forearm to thigh, left arm overhead. Lift up and out of that shoulder. Yeah, see that sinking down. Lift up and out, yeah. Now exhale, reverse. Inhale, stretch forward, lengthen. Exhale, reverse and let go. And inhale, stretch and reach and breathe. Let's do one more time. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, stretch and reach and breathe. You can either take a vinyasa, chaturanga, up dog, down dog, or instead of holding down dog, move into Pincha Mayurasana as your rest time. And if you're like, holy cow, listen, no thank you. Child's pose is an option. Core work is always an option. We'll meet back in down dog. Lift the left leg up. Bend the knee. Doing yoga at home though, you can always just ignore me, right? Turn it off, so it's all good. Step the foot behind you, wild thing. Straighten the right leg. Reach the left arm up and over. Breathe. And come back around, three-legged down dog. Our last flow segment of class. Step the left foot forward, pivot and plant the back heel down. Rise up, warrior one. Open to warrior two, exhale. Reverse your warrior, maintain the bend in the front knee. Exhale, extended side angle. Left forearm down, don't slump down into your shoulder. Lift and reach the right arm up overhead. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lengthen back. And inhale, breathe. One more time. Exhale, release what you don't need. And exhale, or inhale rather, reach forward and down. Good, now come all the way up, warrior two. Step to the top of the mat. Bring the big toes to touch, heels slightly apart, hands at the center of the chest. We're in chair pose. Breathe. Hook the right elbow on the outside of the left thigh. Turn to the side, press the palms together. Open the chest. Gaze up past the left shoulder. Good. Now we'll maintain the bend in our knees for a moment. Gaze straight down. Bring the right hand to the left knee. Start to pick up that left knee as you straighten the right leg. Extend the left arm back behind you. Gaze to the left hand, or maybe grab the outer edge of that lifted foot. Flex the toes forward, up towards the ceiling. Gaze back for 3, 2, and on 1, release your foot. Bring the hands down, left hand down, Left leg up, a revolved half moon pose. Breathe a little more. And exhale, lower foot back down, back to chair pose. Now we'll take the twist to the other side. Left elbow hooks on the outside of the right thigh. Press the palms together. Stay here. Now that you know where we're going, you can stay gaze past the right shoulder, maybe open the arms. Now, as you feel ready, start to press down with the left hand, grab the right knee, pick it up as you stand up, reach the right arm back. Maybe gaze to the right hand. Maybe grab the outer edge of the right foot with the left hand and reach. This is a very deep IT band stretch. And I'll back it up so you can see the full pose. Breathe. Okay, now just like before, we're going to let go of the foot, bring the right hand, our back hand, down to the inside of the left foot. Lift that right leg up, flex the toes, lift the left arm up, revolved half moon. Breath is steady, foot is flexed. And now bring the right foot next to the left, back to our chair pose. Big burst of energy. Inhale, lift the arms up, lift the gaze up. Exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands firmly. Spread the fingers wide. Bring the knees into the backs of the arms. Maybe lift one or both feet. Bakasana, Chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Down dog, lift the right leg up high. Bring the knee rather between the hands. Inhale, lift your gaze. Exhale, fold, pigeon pose. Sometimes called sleeping swan in yin yoga. Pretty much just lengthen your breath. Slow down your breath. If you don't feel this pose, maybe bring your shin parallel with the top of your mat. Flex the front foot. Now begin to rise up. Sit onto the right hip. Swing the left leg around. And flex the left foot. That's the top foot. Maybe there's a gap between your legs this whole time. This is called fire log pose. It's pretty normal if there is a gap between your legs. You might stay here, spine long, and just close the eyes and breathe. If your body will let you in, actively flex both feet to protect the knee joints, and maybe start to fold forward and down. Either place, you're actively breathing. Either place, you're really active with the feet, flexing the feet to protect the knees. Slowly rise up and release the legs. Left leg in front now, right leg behind us. Setting up our pigeon pose or sleeping swan. Exhale, fold. You might bring your elbows down, rest your head in your hands. You might use a bolster, a pillow, whatever helps you feel really cozy here and supported so you can relax where you're able to. Become receptive where you're able to physically, so you can also become receptive mentally, emotionally as well. Breathe deep. Slowly rise up. Sit onto the left hip as much as you need to. I mean, you can put your elbow down and really sit over there. Swing the right leg around. Again, really active with your flex. Again, you can have a football distance between both legs. And I mean, if it is like this, maybe you just hug that knee and get a nice stretch on the outside of the leg. If you're able, drop that knee a little bit, stay active with the foot. Don't force anything, especially with the knees. Be safe, use your breath. If your body will let you in, maybe you start to lean forward, but only if there's no pain or strain in the knee joints whatsoever. Breathe. Slowly start to rise back up. Release both legs out to a wide V. Inhale for length. Exhale, right hand to the left hip. Keep both sit bones down on the floor. Reach up and over with the left arm. Gaze up underneath the left hand. Reach and breathe. And now inhale, rise up. Left hand, right hip. Reach up and over with the right arm. Gaze underneath the right. Reach and breathe. And slowly release. Walk it forward. Flex or point the toes, your choice, just as long as they stay active, keeping the legs active as well, making it safe for you to breathe and push yourself a little bit in these postures by using your breath. Inhale for length. Exhale, walk into the pose a little bit more. Soften your body. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, release. One more time. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, relax. Slowly start to walk yourself back in. Bring your knees in as well. Come to a cross-legged position. From a cross-legged position, bring your arms out wide to a T. Bring the left arm underneath the right. Either give yourself a big hug or wrap again at the wrists for eagle arms. You can interlace fingers here or cross your thumbs or stay pointed. Now tuck the elbows in towards your belly, round forward. Feel and notice what it feels like on the backside of the shoulders. Now notice how the stretch changes as you inhale. Lift your elbows. Lift your chin. Feels so good. And bring them back to center, neutral. Re-extend. Now the right arm underneath. Grab opposite shoulders or cross wrap and twist. Hook the thumbs or interlace or press your palms. Hug the elbows in. Yeah. And then hug, hug, hug. Round forward and down. Tuck your chin. Elbows towards the navel. Breathe. Create space between the shoulders. Inhale, lift your elbows, lift your chin, lift your gaze. Let this feel nice. And exhale, release, shake it out. I like to give myself a few hugs after those stretches in the shoulders. We feel so good. So let's inhale, lift the shoulders up, let the eyes close. Exhale, roll them down and back. Inhale, lift the shoulders up. Exhale, roll them down and back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, roll down and back. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, right hand behind you, left hand to the right knee. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, right hand to the left knee, left hand behind you. One more time. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, walk your hands forward and down. Press down and back with your sit bones though. Forehead might rest on the floor. Take 3 deep breaths here. And then rise up. From here, yogis, I recommend lying down, spend about 10 to 15 minutes in deep relaxation. But if you've got to go on with your day, namaste, the light and the good in me bows to and honors the light and the good in you. Namaste.